Welcome to another edition of the Truth Zone. As always, this is your host, Truth Seeker here. And before I get into today's show, I would ask that you would please like the video, comment down below. And if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel and turning on the bell icon and selecting all notifications so you will never miss another upload on the channel. Any and all engagement will help this video and all of my videos get into the algorithm. And truth is definitely stranger than fiction because the Vatican has selected their next pope, their new pope. Now, could this be the last pope? I guess time will tell. What I find interesting about all of this is it took 133 cardinal electors to select this new pope. And what's very interesting about that is 33. They always show you that number time and time and time again. So it is just very interesting indeed that we see this number once again. Now, I'm still doing some research on this guy, but he just looks very bizarre to say the least. He has a eerie presence about him. And it's very interesting how he is the first American pope selected, as he is currently 69 years old. And you have the as above, so below with his age being 69. So it's just very interesting stuff to say the least. And the fact that he is going by Leo XIV, and Leo means lion. So again, all of this stuff is just very interesting. And this guy definitely has a lot of bizarre things about him. And doing some research, he has covered up some stuff that I can't mention on said platform, but I'm sure that you all can do your research or just put the puzzle pieces together, because you all know what most of these puppets are about and what they do behind the scenes. But it's very odd and interesting too how he is from Chicago, because we know who else is from the Chicago area. That would be one Barack Obama. So that is very interesting in and of itself. The fact that the first American pope is from the same area where Obama is from. I mean, all of this is tying together in such a way. The fact that during Trump's second term as president, we have a new pope after J.D. Vance just visited Pope Francis, allegedly. Again, I have my doubts that that video was as current as they portrayed it, but he still did visit Pope Francis, or someone portraying the role as Pope Francis. And then Pope Francis was unalived. And now we have this new pope that is an American. I mean, all of this just seems very bizarre in my honest opinion. Every bit of it. It just seems very off. Everything just seems very strange when it comes to this new guy. And the Pope, the previous Pope, his unaliving seems very bizarre and strange too. There is just something off about this guy, and I'm sure that more and more things will be discovered in due time. And I might even make another video about this, but I did want to make a video about this because I found this to be very interesting, very strange, and very bizarre that he's going by Leo XIV, with the fact that Leo, lion. I mean, it's just very interesting stuff. Everything about this is strange. Now, whether this is the last pope or not, again, I don't know. I guess time will tell. Honestly, I thought that there would be a black pope, and it turns out that it's not a black pope. Another reason why all of this is strange is because in Gematria, Freemasonry, Solomon's Temple, Secret Society, Rosicrucian, all of these things add up to 58. And he was selected as the new pope on 5/8. And in Gematria, Pope Francis adds up to 58. So he was selected on 5/8 as the new pope, right? That's very bizarre stuff in and of itself. And what else is very interesting is when you add 5 and 8 together, you get 13, you know, like the 13 bloodlines. So all of this stuff is interesting indeed. Everything surrounding this. And when you do a little bit more research surrounding this guy, Prevost spent most of his time in Peru, and he is a trusted Francis appointee placed in charge of selecting bishops worldwide. And he's American in name, but Roman in alignment and thoroughly globalist in temperament. So again, this is just very bizarre. Everything surrounding this, all of the numbers surrounding this guy should show you and tell you what is happening and what's to come. This guy really does look bizarre. And something else I find interesting about all of this is to remember the other day when Trump shared a photo of himself being portrayed as the Pope. Obviously, Trump is an American, and then we get an American Pope. That is very interesting in and of itself. So he was pretty much showing you a form of predictive programming of what's to come. And again, as I was talking about, Leo does mean lion. And here you see Donald Trump congratulating the new Pope. So all of this is by design, in my honest opinion. The fact that we are getting the first American Pope during Trump's second term. And something else interesting in gematria is we are literally 37 days out currently from Donald Trump's next birthday. And Chicago in gematria adds up to 37. And so that in and of itself is also interesting because, again, this seems like another scripted pick. This seems like something done by design yet again, because all of these people are part of the same club. And it's just all by design. And the fact that they selected him on the 128th day of the year, and it's also 142 days after Pope Francis's birthday. And in gematria, white smoke adds up to 128, 47, 142, and 52. And we are on the 52-week calendar for the Pope, and Pope adds up to 52. And Vatican adds up to 47. Francis adds up to 47. And obviously, 47 is associated with Freemasonry. As always, I want to know your thoughts on all of this. What do you think about this new Pope that was selected? And does he give you eerie vibes like he gives me? As always, comment down below and let me know your thoughts. And this is Truth Seeker signing out.